Привет, this is Savasha and I present to you Dragon Age Origins. And we were going to pick up Sten.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
Does it matter? You can be free.
Perhaps we have different ideas of freedom.
You can atone for your crime by assisting me.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well, I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
And what if I don't lead you to your atonement?
And I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
By the time...
Blood and damnation.
Yes.
By the time we reach Haven, which is a place we will go, eventually we should have him liking us, at least some, or we might get into trouble.
Why are we stopping?
I think we should talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know if I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
I've never seen a Kunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
I wasn't expecting that.
Get used to disappointment. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of... The elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
You said you were in the army.
I am.
Have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, dwarf.
So you must know your way around a battlefield then.
Some of them. They aren't all alike.
Are you always this bad about answering questions?
Generally. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
Are you alright? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
We should get moving.
As you wish.
You are a weird person.
Yes.
What were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
Very funny.
Thank you.
Huh? You're impossible.
I know. Parshera. Was there anything else?
What does Parshera mean? I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for
Then
now.
I suggest we move on.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
What was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
Don't you have to report back then?
Yes.
When are you going to do that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
We will learn it eventually. I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
Let's go.
As you wish.
I don't get when he approves and when he doesn't. I don't understand
Yes.
the man. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Actually, never mind.
Very
Okay.
well.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for
Then I
now.
suggest we move on.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Origins dialogue is sometimes a bit tricky, which is why I go through it. So, I don't have any weapon for you, not a proper one at least. That ain't good, but I have enough coin to buy one back from that. I hope I can buy some back still. Let's see. He is a two-handed warrior, in fact.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Show me what we've got. Ah, you actually do have one. Splint mail. Splint mail boots. 1.4, 1.6. 05. 1. Right. Sten. Can't have you running around with nothing. Bitter. Right.
Neighbor fled the city yesterday. Thinking of going myself.
He's actually pretty good. Let me see about the tactics. I want to use a damage warrior because I'm not too fond of two-handed tanks, although in Dragon Age 2 I will like it or not use a two-handed tank. Because he's actually quite good. I won't use him all the time. In Dragon Age 2, in Origins, I will be using the same tank most of the time. In Dragon Age 2, I will not, for political reasons. Oh. Sten, don't die, please. You are lying on the ground. Can I do any sort of protection spell?
Orders.
Bit late for that now.
I shall do it.
Never mind. I've got injury. It's I'll pick up Sten eventually. Poor man. Barely out of the cage and already on the ground.
Most excellent. Too easy.
Healing would be helpful now.
Healing will be I don't have a bleeding healer. And you, Alistair, you, Constitution. I think so, yes, for the moment. What is that? Shield wall. Eventually, but for now, what is that? Why can't I pick that yet? Oh, you're not high enough. Threaten. Warrior daughter challenging posture. Precise striking. Yeah, that sounds like a good thing. Do I? No, not yet. Ally. Annie. No. Being attacked. Melee ranged magic, melee or ranged. I don't have any attack type. What is worse? Let's say melee or magic. Threaten. I am not entirely sure if that's wise, but I'll see. By the way, the landmarks, didn't get to explain that. I found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered the keepsake. I'll return it later. The landmarks, there are landmarks in every part. of the map, I believe, and they give strength to the... Don't go too far right. No, 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 I don't want to use you.
Come, let us end this.
Right,
Away with you. Tear them apart. The Paragon's one.
guy. Sten's holding his own quite well right now. The landmarks, they give strength. They are only of use if you have the dog with you, because they add strength to the dog. Which is actually a brilliant thing when you use him. You can use the dog as a tank, even I don't think he's even a bad tank, but Alistair is better. There is another tank we will get later, I mean like a tank thing, and I will not use that overly much either.
It shall be done. As you say.
Would you shoot, please? That might prove helpful. Oh, I'll get a codex entry for what exactly?
You cannot win.
Are you so sure about that? Alright, Morrigan can hold her own too, I'm not assisting her. I didn't mean to loot you. I meant to shoot you. And that is why I didn't buy toxin extracts.
Even the Sten can be cut down.
The Sten, because that is not his name. It's a title thing, kinda. See, and that is why I didn't buy the toxin extracts. Anything else? Which means we can create 3 of these. Let's then return. We have recruited Sten, we have found toxin extracts and have created poisons that will return now. And other than that, I don't think there is much left to do in Lothering.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
Helpful refugee.
Ha! You see them soldiers run like frightened children? Way to go!
They're telling lots a new army, but is it to fight them darkspawn or those...
What does that even mean, a helpful refugee?
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I have what you asked for.
Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, eh?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
As you say.
Lothering, by the way, is a place you cannot return to. You want to complete everything the first time you are here.
You know what he said?
Thing just decided to crash on me, so here we are.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Which means we have done everything we can in Lothering. And have the option to take a specialization. And I actually have them available, it seems. Don't I? Because apparently my game recognizes that I'm logged in and have actually unlocked all of them, which is a good thing. Right, what next? Constitution is fine. Dexterity and cunning, I say. And a bit of strength. Although strength isn't as important. Let me put that in dexterity. I'll use the ranger specialization, I think. Wait a second, I've got that written down too. Oh lord. I think that's what I wanted, wasn't it? Specializations. I think that the ranger specialization is actually quite good. The bard specialization has its own... Hang on. Did I save that now? I need to reload if I did. Huh? Where's that? No, come on, don't be an idiot. Oh, can I only see that here? Oh, I didn't pick it yet. Oh, let me do it that way. Ranger has these summon things that add another party member. The bard specialization has these things, the Song of Valor, Ancient Tales, grant party member bonuses to mana or stamina regeneration at the rate affected. Distraction, Song of Courage, and Captivating Song. I think Song of Valor is actually quite good. Song of Courage and Captivating Song, but I don't like that overly much. We'll get an assassin, so... And I'll probably take him with me most of the time, so I'm not making out an assassin. And the duelist specialization also has a few things. I think the last bit of it is quite good, the pinpoint strike. Other than that, I am not a duelist person. Therefore, I will take the ranger. And concerning skills, let me even do that. And I will, in fact, keep that up. Oh, that's also reducing my, you know. Alright, I have to... No, I wanted that the other way around, in fact. Is there even anything else I want to do? I'm clicking the wrong keys all the time. Scribe and barrel, the reliction of duty. Poison is press preposition. Oh yes, of course, I've forgotten to turn that back in after I had a crash because I went in there first and this time I didn't. I'll cut these 2 seconds out, or I don't because it's really just a few seconds.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Ah, I haven't made them even. Skills. I am going to have to get used to the keys again. It's been a long time since I've played this game. Hey. Oh.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to... Splendid!
Bye.
It shall be done.
That means we have completed
What's to be done? What can we do?
completed every quest in Lothering. We've picked up everything we can carry. I think there is nothing else to do here, but I don't know for sure. So... let's go! There's people standing here that weren't there before.
We done heard what was said. You're a
Oh
warden.
damn.
I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Are you sure this is a wise idea?
We must not
What? That's a lot of them. Right, who is damaged? No one? You then. Can you cast Mind Blast again, perhaps? No, you can't. Matter? You are damaged. You may want to do that if you... Hello, please. No. Fuck. You may want to attack targets that are already hurt. That usually makes things faster. What the hell was that?
Very well.
Like I said, I don't think I've ever told anyone I'm a Grey Warden before when I went into that bleeding village. Alright, let's move on. Idiots. Complete idiots. Our dwarves are gone. So we move on. Here. Oh, yes, please.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seemed surreal.
Well, it is real. Sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon, is that the dragon? Dragon? Dragon.
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
And here we are at the party camp. Here we can talk to everyone.
Oh, why you little...
What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Well, he's a war dog.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
I wonder what he was doing at his food at all.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
If you've had it and didn't know it, it was probably tasty.
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
It's the thought that counts. He means well.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
You've heard the lady.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
That dog is too smart for his own good.
He is certainly manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Trying to find a way through the earth, are we? It's going to take some time, you know. Well, good luck with that then. As the owner of 2 dogs, I've had such conversations in real life. Yes, my timer rang, but since there is a quest. Oh, Levi Dryden, of course, Levi Dryden. I have a little more time because actually I didn't. Yes, I'll cut something out. Right, that was that. I will talk to the rest of them and see if they have anything to say, and then I'll call it a day. I'll talk to Levi Dryden too.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levi Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the Coins? Levy the Trader?
I'm Sigyn, and I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make to you?
My family... well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
I'm surprised you kept your name.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the blight. We're not ashamed of that.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
I've never even heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map.
Good.
When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Alright, I will map out our course for the moment and then I will quit for now. On the world map we have the following things. Here's our camp. This is Lothering. The next destination, so we can travel to our Orzammar, the Frostback Mountains as it were, which we won't, which leads to Orzammar then. We can go to the Lake Callanhut Docks, which leads to the Circle Tower. We can go to Ban Lawrence Lands. And I have no idea what we can do there. We can go to Salkus Pass, where we will go soon. That is one of the downloadable contents. I believe it's Stone Prisoner's destination. We can go to Brazilian Outskirts and to Redcliffe Village. I'm still missing something. I cannot travel at this time. I am still missing. Why can't I travel even? It doesn't matter. I don't want to travel right now. Denerim, we can go to Denerim. What is that? Doesn't matter, I don't want to travel. Leave me alone then. Oh, show me this then. Oh, because there is the quest open. Alright, I will talk to Alistair, Sten and Liliana the next time and then to that guy over there, which is actually the two dwarves we met before. I will talk to Morrigan too, because she's there. Do I have any gifts I can hand out? I don't think so. Nope. This was Sabbatia and Dragon Age Origins. Ah yes, and what I wanted to say also is our next destinations and in which order I will do it. I will next, after Lothering apparently, go to Redcliffe and then to the Circle Tower, which is not the recommended order. The recommended order is to the Circle Tower and then to Redcliffe Village. The reason why I don't do this is because I will get one companion after the first place I finish, and I want that companion when I am in the Circle Tower. Because you get a pretty nice insight into the people when you're there. And I want him to, for another reason, because right now my group combination isn't ideal. I have a second archer with me, which is pointless, and I have no other rogue of any consequence. Except myself, and I want a close combat rogue, although they are squishy. Never mind. Circle Tower, then the Brazilian Forest, then usually you would go to Haven, which isn't on the map yet. Then we go to Orzammar, which is here pretty much, and then to Denerim. After Redcliffe, sorry, after the, since I have changed my mind about the order, after the Circle Tower, I will go to Salkus Pass and to Warden's Keep, Ban Lawrence Lands. That would be it, wouldn't it? Or would that be up here? Never mind. And then to Ban Lawrence, to the, you know, Levitt Dryden place. Oh my, I should listen to what the people say. Then I will go... I will do return to Ostagar when I have all the recruits, except perhaps the last one I'll get because I don't need him there. I don't use him much at all. I will go after the Brazilian Forest. I will go to the to Ostagar, which is another DLC, the Return to Ostagar DLC, and perhaps I will wait for that until I have a special healing ability back. No, I've never had it before, so I can't have it back. There's a special healing spell that only one character gets, we'll see that. And after that, yes, Haven, Orzammar, Denerim, in that order. I hope I'll remember that. This was Sabbatia and Dragon Age Origins. Bye-bye.